Welcome back to the Hades 32 Heat series, where we're clearing Hades at 32 Heat with every weapon, every aspect, and a few fun challenge runs. And today, I would like to reattempt a run that we did previously in this series that did not quite go as we had planned, and we didn't quite get everything we wanted for that build. I would like to reattempt the Hera Bow build, and sorry, my controller seems to be acting up. 1 second here. Okay, seems to be working now. I would like to reattempt Hera Bow. Now, Hera Bow actually used to be my favorite aspect when I first really got started with Hades and started unlocking new aspects, because it made the cast much more accessible. For any other aspect, when you use your cast, there's this animation that plays with you actually launching the casts, and while you do that, you can't move, you can't really do anything, and you're vulnerable. It's not the fastest animation, and in addition, when your cast lodges into an enemy, it takes a full 15 seconds for that cast to drop. So it just made it a little bit unwieldy. I never really used casts very much in the early days of playing Hades, but Hera Bow made it much more accessible for a number of reasons. For one, when you're loading your cast, you could be moving around, you could be dashing, and the second you press that button, it's going to load the cast into your bow, and then when you use your attack, your casts will launch at the end of that attack, the arrow trajectory, or when they hit an enemy. In addition to that, the cast time is significantly reduced. With full Titan Blood, the cast drop time gets set to 5 seconds, making it much more viable for casts that can lodge into enemies. Now, because of that, it is much more preferable to use Infernal Soul over Stygian Soul, because a 5-second drop time for 3 casts is much preferable to a 3-second reload time for 1 cast. However, it also means that using casts that actually lodge into enemies is a preferable way of going with Hera Bow. So, for example, you could use Dionysus Trippy Shot, which has the highest base damage for each cast, at 100 damage, but the problem with that is that you have to wait for Festive Fog to wear off, regardless of whether or not you kill the enemy. If you fire all 3 shots, well, you have to wait a good 5 seconds for the Festive Fog to wear off, but if you have a cast that if you use this and you kill an enemy, you still have to wait for that Festive Fog to wear off, whereas if you use a cast that lodges into an enemy, if it lodges, then you just wait 5 seconds for them to drop, but if you kill the enemy, they'll drop instantly. So, that makes it especially useful for casts that can lodge, and the 2 that are arguably the most effective are Athena's Phalanx Shot at a damage of 85, fairly high, but I like using Aphrodite's Crush Shot at 90 damage. It is the highest base damage for lodging casts, and the main downside to Crush Shot is its short range. Well, that's completely offset with Hera Bow. You can load all your casts in, and you can just fire your attack. It takes a short-range, powerful cast and turns it into a long-range one. So, we are going to be focusing on Crush Shot. Now, for our Mirror of Night, the only thing we really want to make sure out of our setup video that's different is that instead of Stygian Soul, we got Infernal Soul. I'm going to be going for a number of different duo and legendary boons, so I want to keep God's Legacy. And really, yeah, that's about it. For our keepsake, we're absolutely going to stick with the Eternal Rose. We would like to get Crush Shot as soon as possible. And as for our Pact Punishment, I think let's turn damage control down. We definitely do not want that with Hera Bow, but this should be fairly quick, so I'll go tight deadline up a little bit. Now, the main things that we're going to be looking for is, other than Crush Shot, something else we can potentially go for is Parting Shot. So if we get Athena, we can get Parting Shot, and any backstab damage will apply to our casts. That's going to make this extremely powerful. If anything, that's the thing we want to prioritize the most. But if possible, we'll also want to go for Artemis to see if we can get Exit Wounds, which actually is surprisingly useful with this build. If we can get fully loaded, that would be great as well. And if we're lucky enough to find Poseidon, we could potentially go for Mirage Shot, although it's really just extra. We really don't need to worry about it. But yeah, that's essentially what we're going to go for. So let's begin our escape. Okay, Daedalus actually is not great to start with. Daedalus hammers don't actually really change the way that Hera Bow works, because the main focus is on your casts, but there are some hammers that can actually mess you up, such as, say, Twin Shot, which will reduce your range. Of the 2 of these, let's go with Relentless Volley. Point-blank shot's not going to really make that huge of a difference. We're not really focused on our attack damage. So, yeah. Nothing else. Maybe that can help us deal with crowds of enemies a little easier. Ooh. Okay. We are being offered Aphrodite, which is good, but we're also being offered Artemis in an Arabescade here, and if we take Artemis, the Eternal Rose will persist until the next Olympian, so after Artemis, the next Olympian will still be Aphrodite. We won't lose the effect of the Eternal Rose. But having Artemis in our god pool early on could be really helpful for things like making early progress towards fully loaded. Yeah, I think we got to get Artemis in our god pool. So let's take that Arabescade.
What's this? I'd like to see you dodge the following.
No, I don't think we'll get offered Artemis main, just because this is the first boon we're getting. But we may... Oh, jeez, that was completeness. There we go. Oh, jeez, I'm a little bit sloppy here. I need to clean up so that I don't make a stupid mistake in an Arabescade. Yikes. There we go. We're good. This is the first boon we're getting, so... Yeah, no exit wounds or pressure points. Okay, if we do eventually want to go for Mirage Shot, we will not want to take Hunter Dash. That is not a prerequisite. I'd like to save that for Divine Dash anyway. And if we're going to take anything on our attack, I'd like it to be something that could potentially inflict a status ailment so that we can get privileged status. And Hunter's Mark is not a reliable enough status ailment to get that damage boost. So I'd like it to be either like Divine Strike with Blinding Flash, or maybe Tempest Strike with Razor Shoals. So let's take Deadly Flourish. We'll take the keys. More Fated Authorities is never a bad thing. Ooh, we've got Chaos. That's good. Bonus cast damage or bonus casts would be very, very helpful. There's a good chance we're going to be taking Chaos. There's very, very few circumstances that I can think of where we won't take Chaos. Let's see here. Yeah, we're not offered a boon right away, so let's go for Chaos. The only thing I could think of is if we were offered Aphrodite right away there, then it would be a little bit of a tough choice, but yeah. Okay, that's rough. I was really hoping we'd find something a little better. Dash Strike is pointless, boon rarity would be nice, but we cannot afford to not pick up our casts, even though it's only 3 encounters. But you know what, 62 health is good, and Inferno Bombs are easy to avoid, so Caustic Soul it is. Okay, we don't need to up the rarity of our boons, so we'll go with the Darkness. Oh, lovely. Clones and Inferno Bombs. This is rough. Okay, gonna have to be a little bit cautious here. Oh, clones and homing. That's... Yeah, it's a good thing we did get Relentless Volley. This kind of helps take care of those projectiles. But it does mean that we're a little bit slow here and still taking more hits than I would like. Okay, good enough, good enough. Okay, would really like to get another boon soon.
Okay.
Of course, as soon as we take the Curse of Chaos that gives us Inferno Bombs, we get a bunch of clones that all drop Inferno Bombs. That's lovely. Okay. Ah, completely missed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit here, but I think we're doing okay. We won't, okay, there's Aphrodite. I was kind of hoping we'd find her before the mini-boss, but that's okay. Oh, this isn't too bad. After this, our Curse of Chaos will expire, and we should be okay. For the most part, our damage is just going to come from point-blank Deadly Flourish. I am low on health, so let's just call in Sisyphus. Get a little bit of a health boost. Thank you. as soon as that Curse of Chaos expires, we'll be fine. Ah, shoot. Trying to get my timing down on this, and it's not working so good. Ah, come on. Oh, come on now. Quit jumping around. There we go. Okay. Taking a bit longer than I want to complete all this, but there we go. Crush Shot, and it's epic rarity at that. That's even better. Okay, that's going to speed things up massively. Now we just got to get a couple palms into that. Yeah, 2 casts is all it takes to deal with those guys. Just 1 to rip down their armor, and 1 to actually finish them off. Now, one thing I do like about Hera Bow is that it does make it a lot easier to launch all your casts simultaneously, making it very effective for a cast build. For the most part, you usually only need 1 cast at a time to deal with most enemies. Okay, oh jeez, I keep stepping on those traps. Ooh, okay, we got Sisyphus, but we've got a shop too. Let's check the shop. As much as I love Sisyphus, we don't really need him right now. We've got lots of Obel. Ares we don't need. No, let's just take the palm. Just keep going. Jeez, okay, what is with these clones, man? It's kind of irritating when you're dealing with, like, single shot builds, like single shot high power damage. We don't really have a lot of crowd control right now. Crush Shot is nice, it does deal area damage, but it does kind of make things a little bit more challenging as well. Okay, ooh. Trial of the Gods. Here's the thing, we're running really short on time. But there's a couple things we could get in the Trial of the Gods that would actually be really helpful. For one, pressure points or exit wounds with Artemis would be really helpful and would make progress towards fully loaded. And on Aphrodite's side, we could get Sweet Surrender to increase the damage that weak afflicted foes take, or potentially Blown Kiss, increasing the blast radius of our Crush Shot. And we don't need Obel, so let's go for it. Might be a little bit risky, especially with our time limit right now. We are a little bit slow. Going a bit slow right now. This does not help, so I'm going to take a Wave of Despair. I'm probably going to end up purging that, though, because I don't want it to show up when we're trying to... Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't want that to show up when we're trying to palm certain things. Oh, jeez, Hasted Witch is lovely. While also trying to avoid Artemis, and also they're not spawning in altogether, they're showing up one at a time. That's lovely. Have to. Just get rid of the damage fields, get some health back. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're alright. Exit wounds? Hopefully? Nope, that is rough. Okay, Hunter's Mark, I guess. Okay, what have we got here? Well, Poseidon, okay. I mean, it's there just being offered. If we take it now, that opens the door to... Yeah, let's do it. Tempest Strike, there we go. That actually will kind of help with Crush Shot, because it will knock foes back when we hit them, which will put them in range of our Crush Shot, especially if we can get Blown Kiss. That makes it even better. Because sometimes you'll fire your shot and then it actually goes through the enemy, and then the Crush Shot deploys behind the enemy and you don't actually hit them. So Tempest Strike kind of helps keep them in range of your cast. And that opens the door now to Mirage Shot. So we'll take that, and then we'll just never have to worry about taking Poseidon again. We can just focus on Artemis and Athena soon as well. Nice. Also, if we can get Razor Shoals, that would be a second status ailment that, combined with the weak status of Crush Shot, would open the door to Privileged Status, give us a 40% damage boost, which is significant for our casts. Okay, we're running a little bit short on time here, so I need to kind of speed things up. Oh, I can't believe that missed.
Time's running out. Nice.
Okay, let's go. Come on. Okay, 3 seconds left. That's way tighter than I was hoping for, but we got it. Okay, what's going on with the sound here?
Nix's power.
That wasn't just me, right? Something weird just happened with the... I don't know if it was just an audio glitch or a lag or what, but... Okay, well, we're okay. I'm gonna get rid of Wave of Despair, though, because I don't want it to... Now, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, you can palm that, hey? Pretty sure. So I definitely am gonna want to get rid of that so that when we're getting offered palms, we have Crush Shot being offered instead of things we don't need. Okay, I think we're good there. I am going to force Athena to appear with the Owl Pendant, see if we can get Divine Dash, and that'll open the door to Parting Shot, and then from there, everything we need is just... once we get Parting Shot, we can just focus on Artemis. Artemis will open the door to give us the potential of getting both Mirage Shot and the things we need for fully loaded. We may also end up taking Hermes, but we may also wait till we get to Elysium for him. Should be able to pick up the... Oh, okay, well, there's Hermes. Let's take him. I just really, really hope we get quick reload offered. Okay, now sometimes Tempest Strike will actually knock them out of the range of Crush Shot, which is why I'm really hoping we can get Blown Kiss soon. Ah. There we go. And... quick reload. Perfect. So that's cuts the drop time in half. It's now 2.5 seconds.
Felt that.
And there's Athena. Perfect. In addition, that opens the door to greater recall, which will be very, very helpful. Oh, thank you, Than. I needed a time save.
Has arrived. Your father's...
No, I got it. Oh.
Set.
Ah. Ah. Splitters. Spreaders. Ah, okay. Jeez. Not the one I actually meant to target, but okay. We're fine. We beat him. Divine Dash. Divine Dash. There we go. Okay, now we got the prerequisites for Parting Shot. We've got a little bit more survivability as well with our protection there from Divine Dash. Ooh, oh, you know what? Free Athena boon? Or not free, but... yeah, an extra Athena boon prior to the mini-boss. We will absolutely take that. Oh, not completely. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Took a bite
What do we got, Athena? Parting Shot. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so our cast gains bonus damage from striking from behind. We may end up switching Tempest Strike for Divine Strike to get Blinding Flash so we can get even more backstab damage. But even getting that 35% bonus plus our 50% from Shadow Presence is worth it.
Strength of the goddess.
Okay, we actually don't need Aphrodite anymore, so we're going to take Artemis. Yeah, all we need now is basically just lots of Artemis.
You two again.
Ah. Good enough. What? Oh, okay. Fine. Fine. Wait for those to drop. Where's my casts? Oh, there they are. Do I have to wait for him to actually drop down before he will drop them? Maybe. There we go. We're good.
Time to collect.
Exit wounds, lovely, and it's a decent rarity, so that's an extra 120 damage every time those casts dislodge, and they dislodge every 2.5 seconds, so that's pretty good, actually. Oh, yeah, we're definitely taking the palm. I need to get more points into Crush Shot if possible. And pop. Yeah, no, that is nice. Bow. Completely missed. Now I would love to get greater recall, though. Oh, lovely. You know what? I'm just gonna deal with the Gorgons first, because they are a bit of a pain. Oh, this is a mess. Oh, this is a mess. There we go, we're good. Crush Shot, perfect. 200 damage, 202. Okay. Palm.
Moving right along.
We're probably going to need to get more Centaur Heart soon. I am... Well, that's helpful. Oh no, I've got lots of health.
The power.
Exit wounds, there we go. Extra 40 damage when it dislodges. Okay, Poseidon or Artemis would be great for the boon in the shop here. Poseidon, sure. Mirage Shot, there we go. Great. Okay, so with that we got 2 duo boons in Asphodel. Parting Shot and Mirage Shot. Now the second projectile dealing reduced damage isn't huge, but it doesn't hurt. Alright. So the next thing we're probably going to want to go for is... well, fully loaded from Artemis for sure, but I would really like to focus on getting greater recall from Hermes. There we go. Alright. Ready to pop. There we go. As soon as that dislodges, it should break it. Yep. And ready. There we go. Excellent. Pop. Good. Yeah, we've got ourselves some decent damage now. Lovely. There we go. Yeah, now we're talking. I just wish we could do backstab damage to Lernie, but sadly, for whatever reason, we can't. Doesn't matter. Having Parting Shot's gonna really help against Hades and Asterius, especially.
Enjoy your magma bath.
And it will also help against Bright Shields. Bright Shields? Great Shields? Whatever they're called. Okay, I've actually been curious about that, because I've been getting that wrong, apparently, and I want to make sure I've got the name of that right. Great Shield. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's Bright Sword, Long Spear, Strong Bow, Great Shield. I had that right. Okay. Okay, yeah, nope, not gonna get rid of any of those.
Except
No, well, I could take a Chthonic Coin Purse to buy that, but you know what, I think I'm gonna take the Braid of Atlas instead, because I would like to take the Adamant Arrowhead and really focus on Artemis Boons. Try to get pressure points, and then try to get fully loaded as well, and keeping the Adamant Arrowhead will give us the bonus rarity for both of those. If we don't get pressure points, but we get support fire instead, that's fine, I guess. Ooh, okay, yeah, let's take Hermes. Let's see if we can get Raider Recall. Ah, okay. Let's not get hit by the Bright Swords. Okay, no greater recall. Greatest reflex, I think, is going to be the most help here. Just giving us bonus mobility, that would be really, really helpful. And if we're lucky, we may be able to get Hermes again in Styx. Let's take the palm. And if we can get Hermes again in Styx, then we can possibly get greater recall there. Oh yeah, Parting Shot on these guys helps a ton. Oh, 1,500 damage with our casts. That's amazing.
what do we have here?
Crush Shot, 228, done. Okay, we'll check the shop. I can't... Oh, I just realized I can't afford a boon. Unless... it doesn't really matter, we don't need that. No, we don't need any of those. Okay, we'll take Artemis here. Let's go for pressure points, hopefully. Oh yeah, 2,000 damage with our backstab there, with Mirage Shot and all 3 casts. Yeah. You know what? Now that we have Mirage Shot, we can get rid of Tempest Strike, go for Divine Strike eventually if we want to, then try to get Blinding Flash. Our attack will then inflict Exposed, which will increase our backstab damage, which our cast will be affected by. That may be asking for too much. But, I mean, hey, if we can get it... I mean, even if we can just get Blinding Flash and just dash into the enemy first, before we attack, which is not tough to do if we're dashing to get behind them, we can still get that effect. We don't necessarily need to get Divine Strike for that.
In the name of Hades.
Huh, we don't need that at all. But we need everything else even less. So let's take Heartrend, then we won't keep getting offered that, and we can also purge it for bonus about 400 obla or so. It's 415 is what duos sell for. I don't know if they all sell for the same amount, or if there's... I'm so sorry, excuse me. Sneezes just kind of sneak up on you, and nothing you can do to stop them in time. Okay, alright, where am I? Okay. Ah, of course. Oh, Flame Wheel. Alright, we have Divine Dash. I can deflect those. Okay, ooh. Oh, there's a couple things here. Yarn of Ariadne is not really going to help us if we're going for Artemis. The only way that would really help us is if we didn't find another boon between here and the end of Elysium and then found Hermes, and then we'd have to find out how to get 900 obol between now and then as well. If we already had the prerequisites for fully loaded, that would be great, but we don't. So I think, you know what, let's just take the Prometheus Stone and go with that. Oh, see, Daedalus. You know what, I'm going to take it. We've got Crush Shot at level 4, and I want these to stop being offered to us. Now I don't have to worry too much about loading every single cast in. I can just kind of load a few of them in, and I'm almost always going to... Oh. Okay, gotta pay more attention than that. Oh, what? Oh, get out of the corner! Oh no! Okay, out of all these, Piercing Volley, yeah, it's the only thing that's not gonna hurt us. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize we lost 2 Death Defiances already. No, no, no! Oh, come on! Don't do that to me. There we go. As much as possible, I'm just gonna try to one-shot these guys. There we go. Good enough. Oh, what? Well, that's fine. It just means we can't make any more mistakes. Brutal. Okay, we don't need either of those. We don't need Poseidon or Obol. Well, actually, we could use more Obol if we're going to save up for Hermes. I'm going to try one reroll on Poseidon here. Oh, perfect. Artemis. Oh, and a Fountain Chamber. Pressure points. Done. Alright, that gives us the prerequisites for fully loaded. Let's check the shop. Maybe we'll get another Artemis boon right off the bat. Nope, but that's okay. We'll take a palm. Exit wounds. Oh, I should have put that into Crush Shot. That was dumb. I saw at the last second there that was Crush Shot, and, well, okay. I think we'll be okay here. We're fully healed. We just don't have any Death Defiances. And we've got ourselves a very strong build, so I think as long as we play things a little bit smart, we should be okay. Ah, it would help if I got backstab. Come on. Oh, jeez. Just barely got the tail end of that hit. Almost. There we go. Exit wounds finished him off. Good. There we go. Okay. Demeter's not my favorite, but it's not too bad if we're using Hera Bow. And there we go, we're done.
That'll do. Right. Was not about to let you down, my shade.
Alright, I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna get rid of Hunter's Mark. We do not need that.
Could use the
And
extra
I
coin.
don't want any distractors. Okay, I gotta take the Lucky Tooth. Really unfortunate that we lost those Death Defiances, but I think we'll still be fine. I think one will be enough, and in a worst case scenario, maybe we can take Last or Deathless Stand from Athena. Oh. Sorry, gotta take something, one sec. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Had something important to take care of. Okay, where were we? Yes, we have the Lucky Tooth. Yes, okay, let's go. Alright, we've got... Okay, no Hermes in the shop. That's unfortunate, but we do have Artemis. We'll try to go for Artemis in the just chamber here and go for fully loaded that way, but if we don't get it there, we'll try the shop next. Okay, I'm not seeing anything here, so let's re-roll the Obel. Perfect, Artemis. And then I'm seeing Athena there. We'll definitely go for her as well. See if we can get ourselves a extra Death Defiance. Alright, our Prometheus Stone's going to wear off right away here, but hopefully we will get fully loaded here, and then we won't need to worry about it. It would have been great if we got Greater Recall, but that is a tough one to go for, just because you can only get 2 Hermes boons normally, unless you either do an exploit, which I may show at some point, that lets you get a 3rd one naturally, and then you can get one from Styx. So you can actually technically get 4 Hermes boons in a single run, but it is tricky to pull off, and it's in no way reliable. So going for Greater Recall is a challenge. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, I gotta deal with this thing. Ah! Get out of my face, you guys. Okay. I just took a ton of damage there. That's great. Oh, I completely missed. There we go. That's better. Good. Okay. Fully loaded. There we go. Perfect. Okay, well, we don't need the Prometheus Stone after all.
Had quite enough here, thanks.
Okay, well, we don't even need Artemis anymore now. Let's maybe save up for that extra palm, or just keep our Obel in case we come across a Death Defiance and a Well of Charon. And in the meantime, let's go for Athena here. And try to get either Last or Deathless Stand. Failing that, we can get Blinding Flash, which would go a long way towards increasing our backstab damage, assuming we just dash into an enemy first. In addition, that would actually give us privileged status. Now, I'm not really worried about the amount of damage we're dealing right now, so I am more concerned with the Death Defiance. Especially when I take stupid hits like that. Oh, come on. What? Okay, what is wrong? Why? That was not cool. I don't know what happened there. It's like I was trying to avoid it and I just couldn't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, at this rate, I'm not even going to make it out of Styx, let alone to Hades. Okay, that thing's hasted. Gotta be careful of that one. Oh, shoot. Unbelievable. Okay, what is going on with me right now? I normally play better than this. Especially with the bow. The bow is usually my best weapon. Oh, come on. Deathless Stand, gotta take it. That...
Should be able to get back through.
Okay, I gotta dial in here, because that was rough. I'm going to re-roll for more Athena. Okay, I'm going to take the chamber, and then we'll re-roll when we go through. We'll get a couple different chances. Athena's really all we need at this point. Alright, deep breath, we can do this. Still have that Death Defiance thanks to Athena. But, wow, that's been rough. Well, there's a Will of Charon, that might help. Would really love to have greater recall. Cool. Alright, well, spend what obel we have, just try to restore as much as we can. Did I actually just take a hit there? Ridiculous. Oh shoot, I completely forgot to reroll the chambers.
It's still fresh.
Okay, well, you know what? Between all of these, Artemis 8, I guess.
Every strike count.
Okay, I think we'll be fine. I just... that was rough.
Should come in useful.
Oh, really? Come on. Artemis 8, I guess. The rest of those don't really matter very much.
The prince.
Took a break to deal with something, came back, and fell apart, but... I think we'll be fine. I just, gotta stay focused during this fight. The nice thing is, all we need to do is load our casts, shoot them at them, and then run away. Like, they'll drop fairly quick, but... we can deal a fair amount of damage in a fairly... like, in fairly quick bursts. We do have greatest reflex as well, so that helps to kind of keep us alive. Nice. As long as we don't... oh, shoot. That's exactly what I did not want to be fighting, is butterfly balls. I actually kind of want to prioritize that over Hades, to be honest. Okay. Oh, jeepers. There we go. Good. Okay, no butterfly balls, that's fine. I can mostly ignore these guys. Just focus on him. I don't think I ever got rid of Heart Rain, did I? Oh! If I didn't get rid of Heart Rain, that means Artemis 8 actually will be more useful than I expected.
Not yet.
Okay, no more minions. Just the traps, skulls, and him. We can handle this. As much as possible, I want to get that backstab damage. Just like that.
These mortal souls are mine.
Not bad. Oh, here comes Cerberus. Okay, we're good.
Enough of you.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Got him. Okay, last phase.
Then this is it. Darkness.
Alright. Kind of just have to take the shots as they show up. I can't really, as much as possible. I do want to go for the backstab, but I don't have such a high backstab bonus that I can. Just kind of have to take what's available.
Darkness.
I'll take care of this.
Oh wow, okay. Oh no! Ah! You're kidding me! Done, got him. Holy smokes, okay, that was a disaster at the end.
It seems.
But we got him, and that is a better run than the last one I did. I think the last time I tried this, we didn't even get Parting Shot.
By my father's
Yeah, way better, way better. Really unfortunate that we had to use so many Death Defiances. A lot of it was just sloppiness in the beginning, though. I think I lost one in, what was it, Asphodel? Yeah, just really silly mistakes, but this is more about showcasing the build rather than my skill as a player. So, okay, yeah, Aspect of Hera with... let's see, we do not need... Exit wounds is technically not really a requirement for this. Crush Shot. Parting Shot. Mirage Shot is helpful and fully loaded if you can get it as well. That is what I find to be arguably the more effective way of actually doing this build. So there we go. Yeah, if you can get greater recall as well, that makes a huge difference, just because you don't have to chase down your casts. But it doesn't make you any stronger. It just means that you can be a little bit safer. You can keep your distance more, and your casts will just come back to you. But it doesn't really change the build. Parting Shot with, especially if you can get Blinding Flash, I really kind of wish we could have, but there were some other higher priorities. And when we were offered Deathless Stand, I don't think I saw Blinding Flash on that list. Yeah, you can also get Chaos Ambushes to increase the damage of Parting Shot. There's a lot you can do to increase the damage of Parting Shot. We really did the bare minimum for that. But this is what you ideally want to go for with a perfect build for Hera Bow. So, that'll do it for this one, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in.